early morning here. I am starting the build up to the 2021 trials. Just a bunch of easy running this week. Have a hilly run today. Gonna try to push the pace just a little bit to feel it in my legs. Looks like I'm gonna catch the sunrise. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cold outside, so putting on these compression socks because they help my legs feel better and they keep them warm. So not entirely sure what my coach is planning on having me do for this new training. I did end up finishing the Jack Daniels. I did it all the way through to the end, and there was a lot of good things, and there's also things that I didn't like about it. One of those things being that I am somebody who does not have natural speed. I definitely have to train that aspect. If I don't use it, I definitely lose it. So, that being said, I do know we're going to do things a little bit differently. I know we're talking about maybe meshing the two together somehow. So yeah, we'll see. I'm excited to try something kind of familiar but also still a little different. But right now I'm just having fun with my runs, doing some easy runs. I did a hill workout this week and a long run, so just keeping it simple and easy, getting the legs ready to do some hard work. I actually went on vacation for a week to Washington and did a lot of hiking. We hiked Kolchak Lake. I will add some pictures. Yes, you did. I'm videotaping.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It just captures us how we really are. It was absolutely amazing and beautiful, but I definitely underestimated hiking. My body has been shot ever since. It has about 2,600 feet of elevation gain, and is 8.5 miles round trip. It took us 7.5 hours, including the hour and a half that we spent just sitting there at the lake enjoying the moment. But real props to all of those like trail runners and hikers. I don't know how they do it because my goodness, it was hard. Very hard. Looks like it's gonna be that time of year again where I gotta deal with my wrist getting cold because of my watch. I don't know if anybody else has a problem with that, but I definitely do. Got my running belt. I'm gonna take my key. Got a dentist appointment after this, so I'm going to get going. So hey guys, nothing like that first week back to training, feeling super out of shape. And of course, I picked this crazy hilly run. I don't know if they can tell, but this goes downhill, very steep. And then it goes back uphill, very steep, for like a quarter mile. Whew. Definitely not easy, but let's do this. Alright, run done, dentist done, and a swim workout finished. All before 11 o'clock. Definitely feel good about that. But today I wanted to kind of update you on everything that has been going on, how the Jack Daniels training actually ended up going. So first, let me get you up to date on a couple videos from some of my good workouts there in the last phase of the training. Hey guys, welcome back. I was meaning to record my workout today, but I set up my GoPro and turns out my SD card is full, so I didn't get to record that, so sorry about that. But I had a freaking amazing workout today. Whew. The workout was 600 fast rep pace, so 136 is the goal, with 600 jog, then 3x300 at 47 with 500 jog, then 3x200 with 200 jog at 30. The 600 was perfect. I ran a 137.0. The 300s were a little bit slow, all 48s, but close enough. And the 200s were all 30s, but those are just a piece of cake. I can do that any day. But yeah, I'm really proud of that 600. I have not been able to hit that pace for a fast rep at all during this training. So today was a first, and I did it all by myself. So, wow, pretty proud of myself for that. But so far, training's been going really good. As you guys knew, I was struggling a little bit there at the beginning, but I'm in phase 4 now, and honestly, I'm doing amazing. Mondays have been a little tough. Those are my big strength days. I've had mal repeats right now, and those have been pretty weak for me, but Wednesdays have been consistently like on. So I'm super excited. Really hoping that some races pop up soon so I can see what kind of fitness I have now and at least use it a little bit. But if not, oh well, I guess I'll survive. I also just bought those fancy New Balance Miler shoes. And oh my god, guys, this is not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I am just saying these shoes are unbelievably fast. I love them. I've never been able to wear a shoe without socks before, but these are designed so that you really can't wear socks in them, and they're super comfortable. So, whew, yeah. So I'm going to do my cool down, and I will meet you guys back for the next workout. Hey guys, welcome back. Training has been going absolutely fabulous. I had a pretty big workout on Monday and ended up pushing it back to Tuesday because my body wasn't feeling very well and I wanted it to be good quality. But it was 4x1 mile with 2-minute rest, followed by 8x200 around 33 with 200 jog recovery. And the miles were supposed to be 540 was the goal. And I've honestly been really struggling on the VO2 max days, and this time I absolutely killed it. I went 536, 536, 537, and 539. The 200s were a little slow, but they were all 34s, so, and I ended with 33, so that's good enough, especially considering I did really good at mile repeats. But I did not realize my body would be this tired. I just had 8 200s today, which you'd think 8 200s, super easy, jogging rest, yes. But I did those after my mile repeats, so shouldn't be very difficult, but my body is very tired. I was supposed to be hitting 30 seconds, but I was struggling to hit 32s. So that's okay. Tuesday was a really big key workout, so I'm really happy with that. Might try to throw in like a little race simulation tomorrow. That's what I've been usually doing on Fridays, and I usually would have an easy day before, but since I pushed my first workout back, we'll see what happens. But honestly, today was more like swimming rather than running. The humidity is ridiculous. It has to be like 100 degrees for the real feel right now. Can barely breathe. But alright, cool down time. Happy Friday, everybody! Had a fun little workout today, little race simulation. 4x400 with just 10 minutes standing rest, which felt so great compared to the jog rest. Ran 63, 63, 64, 62. So, that's a good start for this workout.
Honestly, I'm noticing the only thing now that is holding me back from going faster is that it's very difficult for me to run anything faster than a 29 for a 200, which I used to be able to run 26s. But strength-wise, I feel like I can just go forever at top end speed. So it's kind of a cool feeling. So the speed will come eventually when it's needed, but right now it's not needed. So forget how jittery lactic acid makes me feel. It makes me feel very like shaky and kind of weak too, but energized at the same time. I kind of like the feeling. Call me crazy, but okay. Time for a cool down.
So overall, I do think I gained quite a bit from the training, from like a strength side. I definitely had a lot of highs and a lot of lows throughout the training as well. If I'm being honest, I actually had more lows than I did highs. But pretty much what this training was doing was it was targeting my weakness every single workout, which can after a while get pretty tiring mentally. But thankfully I made it through. Overall though, I really do think that Jack Daniels did help me with some of my weaknesses, but in order for me to get where I would like to be, for what just fits me as a runner, is I kind of need to touch on multiple different aspects of training. So with Jack Daniels, it was very, very strength based. There was some VO2 max thrown in there as well, but for the most part it was all workouts really trying to target pushing my lactic threshold back farther, which I did notice that I felt like I could run my top end speed for way longer than I could from before. So when I first started the training, I could maybe only do a 400, honestly maybe actually really probably like a 300 at my top end speed without slowing down once. But by the end of the training, I could actually do a full 600 at my top end speed, not slowing down once. But that being said, the training didn't really target fast twitch at all, and I have noticed, and my coaches noticed too, that I am someone that I don't have natural speed. I definitely have to work at it. So since we weren't really ever touching up on it, I definitely lost that. So I just think that if I were to mesh together pretty much what I did, like at the strength side, and then mesh it together with some speed stuff, that really would have worked very well, because then I would have been able to run very fast, faster, like fast twitch speeds and stuff, but then I'd be able to extend it longer from the strength I was getting. Another thing I noticed, even though we were working on VO2 max a lot, it honestly got worse compared to where it was before. I was really, really struggling to run my mile repeats under 6 minutes, which that's not good. I went from running 4 by 1 mile repeats with 2-minute rest around like 5:26 to not being able to break 6 minutes. So that's definitely not good. But I think the main reason for that is that these workouts were just so hard and grueling, and they're just constantly targeting that aerobic system that it took a very long time to recover from workout to workout. So every single time I'd come to that workout where I'd be working on VO2 max, I wouldn't be recovered enough. So yeah, this training, I definitely could see benefiting someone running a 5K, in some aspects even a miler, or even just somebody who really thrives off of strength-based work. I'm someone who thrives off of anaerobic-based work. That is my strength, and I just gobble it right up and love it. So yeah, I don't know. It was still a really good training block. I gained a lot out of it, but I am so happy to be doing something different because it definitely was very hard mentally. And that is definitely my advice for anybody looking to do this training. Be prepared to really have to push yourself mentally. I definitely feel like I gained an extra like level, like in just my mental strength from all of this. I feel like if I were to go back to the workouts I used to do before this training, they would be like a piece of cake, where I used to just cry about it and complain and say it was too hard. So, like I said, gained a whole lot. Definitely glad I did it, because I'm a completely different runner now. But now I'm just super excited to start preparing for 2021. Start getting back onto the track maybe here in like a month or so. Right now I just took a week off of just running however I felt, which I did a lot of hiking in Washington when I went on vacation. So really it was more like I ran the first 2 days we were there, then I hiked and realized my body was destroyed. So then it was just no running after that. So now I'm just working back into it, trying to get my body used to being back here in Michigan and the time difference and whatnot. But yeah, then I'll be working into maybe like some hills, some VO2 max, just building up that fall base, so that I'm ready for winter track. Cross our fingers that it happens. So yeah, that's it from me. I'm looking forward to sharing this journey with you guys, and I have more to come soon. So see you next time, guys.